What is going on, everybody? It is finally time. It is fantasy football season. It's here. We're doing it already. What's today's date? Today is, we're in June, right?
June 13th.
We're in June 13th. Not everyone's doing fantasy football, but we're starting it now. Okay, there's some guys out there who are doing it, but let's get some mock drafts going. We're going to be super excited. We just sent a link out, so if you are interested in joining the mock draft, it is on Sleeper Fantasy. Big E, if you want to join, it's on Sleeper Fantasy. Check this out. I think I want to put it in the comment section.
I gotcha. I gotcha.
I think I just did it.
Oh, so, you're just faster than me.
Yeah, it's there, Big E. If you want to join, it's absolutely free. We're just doing this just for fun to get our gear going. This is our first one. This is my first mock draft. How about you guys?
Same.
Yeah, definitely my first one.
All right. I'm super excited. I usually do a lot of research, which I have done a lot of research. I have kind of like a rough draft of my cheat sheet for the draft. And I'm not crazy about it just because we haven't seen too much, right? Just because it's so freaking early. I don't know what to expect. But guys, last year I said I'm going to join 3 leagues. I'm already committed to like 6. Are you guys in the same boat as me?
I don't know how many I'm in. I haven't joined technically any NSP league at this point. But I think I left all other leagues other than the NSP ones. So I don't know how many I'm going to be in yet.
Yeah, I haven't officially assigned myself to any of the NSP leagues, but I'm looking to at least do 3 of those. And then I still run one of our old ones with a couple of our buddies. So I'm in 4 as of right now, but it could go up.
I'm trying to figure out a way how to make this. It's been so long. Like I said, it's been forever since we've done something like this. And I'm super excited. And this is what's going to look like, essentially, if we get a better angle here. Ooh, there it goes. But, yeah, if we could figure this out, it will come here shortly. Boom, something like that. So we're going to have the draft board up. You guys could be able to join. Like I said, join. We got an internal chat. Big E, like I said, those are the links. It's absolutely free. It's on Sleeper Fantasy. And also, if you are interested, if you don't have a league to join, we have plenty. Okay, we have plenty from unexperienced to intermediate to expert, AJ from NSP level leagues. Okay, so we got free leagues, we got paid leagues. We're opening up a brand new dynasty league for NSP. So we're doing that. I just see that Patriot Gabe just joined. Welcome to the mock draft, Patriot Gabe. He is a longtime fantasy football player here with us, way before NSP, by the way. So shout out to Patriot Gabe right there. Happy Father's Day, which is coming up. He is a father of 2. So super excited there. I think we're all dog fathers out here. All right.
Heck yeah, baby.
Obviously, you see Reed there with Max. But
good boy.
What a good boy. Yeah, we are waiting for some more people to join. I just see that Rave joined. Yo, what's going on, Rave? The Z-Man, aka Zach the Killer, who hates our intro music because to him it's considered cringe. I guess we're just like that. So I don't know. We may not change it. I know I did say I was gonna look for new music to change it up a bit, but I don't know. I had to talk to the team because it's all of our decision here. But according to Rave, we're like in our late 50s.
Hey, he still watches us though, right?
Yeah, he still watches us. Not bad for a couple old folks, right, Rave? Not bad fantasy football. Share a story about your fantasy football experience with NSP, Rave. How did you do last year?
Tell us.
Yeah, see that evil laugh that I just did? Yeah, it's there. Yeah, it's there. It's there. We just got someone else to join. Big E just joined. So what's going on? Hunter Greer. Hunter, the guy who I believe that's the one who took my championship away one year.
Yeah.
That was rough. Yeah, a few years ago. But you know what? So far here in NSP, not counting the NSP leagues because it's impossible, we have a 100% playoff rate for our fans. 100%. We have not failed yet. I see a confused face there, Reed. What's going on?
I didn't make playoffs. Is that what you're saying?
No. I said for our fans, not including our NSP leagues because it's impossible.
Okay.
People who watch this show have 100% made it to the playoffs in their personal or friends, family leagues. One feel-good story that I have is there was someone that watched our show, never played fantasy football in her life, and she was in a 14-man super flex league. And first year, lost her first 4 games. Found our channel, asked me for advice, and she ended up winning her league. In a 14-man league, super flex, starting off 0-4. Come on, man. Come on.
That's not bad.
I mean, we may be old, Rave, but we give some damn good fantasy football advice. You have to admit. I mean, Reed is the kicker expert, and Vincent not last year. Last year was kind of brutal. Kickers. It is what it is. That's fantasy football, right? That's fantasy football. I picked Joe Burrow last year. I was pissed off. I traded him. He popped off for 2 games. Then he got injured. And I mean, we'll see. Ray says, I haven't done a single mock draft for this year, so time to learn. Same here. This is going to be our first one. This is super authentic. I've done a lot of research. I have a rough draft as far as my cheat sheet. It's not complete yet. As you guys know, I usually send out a rough draft of, my draft cheat sheet or, week by week pick'ems and stuff like that. I'm not too sure if I'm going to do them this year because I don't think a lot of people used it last year, right? I posted it every single week on Discord.
I used it. I stole all your picks every single waiver wire.
You did use it?
Yeah, I used it.
You never told me this.
I would sometimes get your waiver wires away from you.
Well, maybe I won't do it because now I know that I'm being compromised by my own teammate here.
Yeah, see, Rave used it.
Rave used it. So, man, it's just a lot of work, guys. I just don't want to do it this year. I spent hours and hours putting this together, putting down my own personal notes, and I'm literally doing a fantasy football analyst style, taking away from, work, family, chores, and you know how badly I like to wash dishes here during the week. That's my favorite thing to do. It's my hobby. But a Big E used it. Okay. Ray says, just send it to me. Well, all right.
NSP win big time, huh?
NSP's big time now. We're using AJ's cheat sheets, and some people like Blar, I believe his name was. He would just he would just see the names and draft them. Guys, I make notes for a reason. Look at my notes. Read the notes. Okay. Every time I put someone there's some lookout players like, hey, you might want to stash him now. Don't mean to start him right away, but in a few weeks he's gonna look really good. But it's a lot. It's a lot of work. So Biggie used it. AJ, what else could you probably be doing with your free time? Probably eating ice cream, playing fetch and walking my cat. You
play fetch or the dog plays fetch?
No, my cat plays fetch.
Did not know this.
Yeah, I mean,
I never see Ash.
We're still training. I mean, he doesn't do any. He just walks away. But we're getting there. We're getting there.
Okay.
Sometimes I'll like to play, Godzilla and battleships in the bathtub. Stuff like that.
I like it.
That's just what I do. But yeah, I don't know why y'all are hating on me like that. That's kind of rude if you ask me. But I don't want to keep everyone waiting too long. Like I said, this is the first one, so it is expected that this was going to be a lot slower, not as populated as what we had last year. Last year we had it filled up every single time we did it as we got closer to the fantasy football season. So I think we are ready to go if you guys are.
I'm ready. If you snooze, you lose, I always say. So come in late.
I know I do have to mess with the settings because I think someone last year took forever. And I think I have to put a timer on. Yeah, timer 60 seconds
at minimum.
update. There we go. So 60 seconds is the minimum. It's a 12-person draft, and we are starting right freaking meow.
Meow. All right, I am on the clock.
Who's going first? I think this is the obvious pick, right?
I'm thinking CMC, but he's the Madden cover, AJ.
He's not. No, there's no such thing. No one plays Madden anymore. No one plays
Madden.
It's
dead game.
Madden's dead. It's a dead game.
Okay.
Even Mohamed Mugrabi. Mohamed Mugrabi, if you guys don't know who he is,
wow,
he is the top 500th player in Madden in the United States. And he says Madden is dead. It is trash.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. If it's coming out of his mouth, that means something.
All right. I kind of want to go CD, but I'm going with the safe pick, CMC.
Wow. Not bad. Let's see what
Gabriel
does. Yeah.
was the first pick in our Gold League, and he picked CMC. Shout out to Gabriel. He actually won the NSP Gold League last year. He was the first NSP Gold League winner ever, and his first pick was CMC. Let's see what he does here. Okay, so time is passing by. I'm pretty sure he wanted Christian McCaffrey. I'm more than
looking
sure.
At running back, so
you think so?
I think he's probably looking.
Well, he did say to me that he's gonna go the same method like last year, and he's gonna go running back heavy in the beginning. And I think personally, the top running back who could possibly be the top running back for the whole year is Breece Hall. Personally. I mean, look what he did last year with the worst quarterback in the league, with a horrible offensive line, and he was still killing the game. This guy stays healthy. This guy's top of the line.
This guy's all drafting.
Come on. No. Come on, Gabe.
Taking care of the kids.
He goes with CeeDee Lamb as the number one overall wide receiver. I think he would be happy. I think he would. So next we got Z-Man, which is Rave, who is here in the comment section, and he chooses Jamar Chase. Wow. Guys, is that a...
Dude, that's Kyrie.
Is that a reach there? Did he reach for Jamar Chase?
It could be, but if you're hoping for a healthy Burrow, I mean, he could be a top 5 wide receiver, definitely. But it's the 3rd overall pick. We'll see.
Okay, Tyreek Hill and Justin Jefferson are now off the clock. Tyreek Hill goes to Big E. He thinks that Tyreek Hill is going to have another amazing season, even with the Miami Dolphins choosing a young rookie wide receiver to possibly take some of the share from Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill. Vincent's on the clock. I'm very curious to see what he does here. He is our tight end guy. I'm pretty sure he's going to go get tight end.
Not right now, guys. Not right now. No, I am also in cahoots with what Gabe was thinking, even though he's now an auto draft. But I like taking running backs heavily, but I don't think in this first round I am with the pick that I have. So I think I have to go with this guy. He was just great last year, so I think he's going to be great this year, especially with his quarterback getting an extension. So give me Amon-Ra. I like that.
Oh no, that's my guy. Amon-Ra is my guy. I get him. I think I had him in like 90% of my leagues last year. So I want to look over here. So we got Garrett Wilson, Puka Nacua, Marvin Harrison Jr., which I am very high on. I have him as a high round 2 draft prospect, but I can't pass this up here. I cannot pass this up of Bijan Robinson, which I have him finishing as the number 3 overall running back for fantasy football. Now, if you guys know me, my normal draft strategy here is to go receiver. That's what I like to do. And I was in 5 leagues last year. I won 3 of those 5 leagues. It's proven that it works. So that's what I'm going to do. But here, it was just too good to pass up. I wanted to get Breece Hall, but that's okay. Garrett Wilson's off the board. Jonathan Taylor's off the board. Puka Nacua is off the board. That hurts big time.
Whoa.
Big E says, stay off my man. That's his man.
Whoa.
Marvin. Oh, geez.
Oh, this guy's about to hate me, bro.
Rave has a spidey sense over here. This Bijan is due for an injury.
Yeah, I think you're due for injury,
He's got a feeling.
Whoa, Hunter Greer takes Sam Laporta early, who honestly may be the tight end one of this year. I'm going to go ahead and pick up my man, Marvin Harrison Jr., the stud himself. He is due. Let's get it, baby. Light it up.
Oh, my gosh. You know what? I'm going to take a risk here. I think this running back could possibly be revitalized with the new team that he's on. Just saw a sick photo of him, so that's why I am swayed here. But I'm going to go with my first running back here, and that is the OG Derrick Henry.
Oh, wow. Hey, he looks good.
He looks good in uniform. I'm steering away from Derrick Henry. I got a feeling about him.
Got a feeling.
Spidey sense? Is it Spidey sense?
I'm not calling it that yet.
Okay. Then it's not real then.
Oh, wow. Man, it looks tough out here. Wide receivers are already looking slim. And what do? Like right here, you see 2 Houston wide receivers as far as top 5 available, Stephon Diggs and Nico Collins. Now, this is going to look totally different now because before it was Woods. I'm sorry, not Woods. It was Tank and Nico Collins. And now you got another star wide receiver. Where is the ball going to lie here? Who's going to get the majority of the passes? Big E is floating under pressure, and he gets Devontae Adams just because he saw it in my queue. Wow.
H.N. Are you goes Patriot Gabe's auto drafting? That's messed up.
Oh, come on, Patriot Gabe. Come on, dude.
All right. So for me, I've always said running backs are the backbone. I can get a up and coming wide receiver or switch wide receivers in and out, but switching running backs in and out is a hard thing to do. So with this Nets pick, I am going to bet heavily on the Packers and go with Josh Jacobs.
No.
Yes. Would you want him?
I did.
Yeah.
I do want him. I think Josh Jacobs is an excellent pick. I think this guy is going to be a fantasy football machine if he can stay healthy.
Now, I was hoping Ayuk would fall to me, but Gabe does not let that happen. So I'm looking at Nico Collins right now. I want to stay away from the Debo trap. You know what? It's going to be... No, it's too much of a reach. I'm going to go Nico. I was thinking of taking Michael Pittman there.
Not bad. Let's see. Let's see what Z-Man Mr. Zach does here. He's already got a wide receiver and a running back in Jamar Chase and H.N.
This is tough here. This is very, very tough. He's still going to have a split backfield. He's talking about Derrick Henry. And not only is he splitting it with another running back, but he is also splitting it with quarterback Lamar Jackson because we all know that he loves to run the ball. Here we see our first quarterback taken off the board. Z-Man Rave takes Josh Allen. Is this his second reach?
Possibly, yeah.
Oh my! Who is the second pick? Who is that?
He's a point machine for sure, though. But
he is.
He has a totally new offense.
Yeah, it's a little scary.
Number 1 quarterback for the past, was it 2 years?
Pretty much.
Insane. Absolutely nuts. See, what do we do here? What do we do? This is kind of tough. I don't know if I'm liking this draft so far. There's a lot of guys out here. I want to look at the flex options. Stephon Diggs is still on the board. Michael Pittman is supposed to have a good year.
I think he's going to have an absolutely incredible year.
I also like Malik Neighbors out there, but I don't like having 2 rookies as my number 1 and number 2 wide receivers.
Yeah, it's really rolling the dice there, AJ.
It really is. So we have Vincent here. And he's taking Jalen Waddle. Wow. Okay. And team number 8 can suck my eggs, dude. I wanted Travis Kelce here.
You wanted Travis Kelce?
Really, I wanted to capitalize here in the tight end position. So now I could wait at least 2 to 3 more turns for the tight end position. I see a couple guys out here that I like. I don't know if I want to take a chance on one of these guys. This ADP is at 37, so I'm right about there for Isaiah Pacheco. I like him a lot. If I look at wide receivers, I got a couple guys that I could be. I'm going to go Isaiah Pacheco right here. Isaiah Pacheco is now on my team just because I think he's a workhorse, right? He's not that powerhouse running back, but he's definitely team number 12 could suck it as well. Dang it, dude. So I was kind of hoping that Cooper Kupp would fall to me. but I have something else up my sleeve.
Pittman is
Yeah.
still there.
Who?
Nah, he's gone now.
Oh, he's gone. Yes, sir. I got Michael Pittman, which he did fall. Anthony Richardson, got injured last year. Michael Pittman dealt with some injury last year. But I mean, this guy was pretty solid for the majority of the year. So why not, right? So far, I'm feeling okay with my team. I'm feeling okay.
It's pretty good.
I feel like I have all around players. I don't have like boom heavy hitters, right? But also I don't have, in my eyes, any weak links so far.
You could say that.
Which honestly you shouldn't, right? In the first 4 rounds, you shouldn't have anyone kind of like, I don't know. But I like guys who are going to solidify themselves in points.
Do you think the running quarterbacks is happening soon?
Yes, it is happening right now.
I mean, it's all the computers that are taking them right now, but
yeah. Hey man, we've seen it that you can survive without a top 10 quarterback.
Well, there's only 2 quarterbacks that I want where I want to draft a quarterback. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to get them. I would stay away from Aaron Jones, AJ. Not going to be good with the Vikings. Nope.
He's going to fold?
He's going to fold, dude.
Oh, man.
It's a trap. Let's see.
A couple good guys out here. I'm not too crazy
doing,
about.
Rave?
Hey, man. I see someone out there that I'm going to get.
Who are you talking about?
But he has fallen so much.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Hopefully Reed doesn't.
Reed is in deep thought here. We see Mark Andrews and McBride both off the board. And I think those are the guys. Nope, I still have one more tight end that I have in my want queue.
Not bad.
Zay Flowers. Okay, that is very interesting. It's very interesting to see. I'm thinking about Zay Jones. Yeah, Zay Flowers should be somewhat decent this upcoming year. Dalton Kincaid is off the board. So it looks like tight ends are running a bit scarce here.
It's okay.
Sareed, let us enter your mind.
Yeah.
You hit 3 wide receivers in a row. What is the thought process here?
So I just didn't like anything. I don't like doubling or getting my backup running back this early, or putting them in the slot position. So I kind of wanted to go. Oh, we had double flex in this. Okay. Yeah, I just liked as far as what was available. Zay Flowers, I think he's going to potentially be way better without Odell. Sorry. Need to cut his claws. Where is it? Zay Flowers, I think he's going to be a lot better this year with that offense, etc. Devontae Smith, he should be good. We'll see what that offense is able to do. I'm really only scared about the defense. As far as the Eagles' offense, I feel pretty good about.
Okay. Do you think Devontae Smith has a chance to overtake the wide receiver 1 position there in Philadelphia?
It's hard. AJ Brown just demands a certain amount of targets. Just is how good he is, the type of person he is, etc. I don't know if Devontae Smith is going to be able to overtake that. Depends on how pass heavy they are.
I think Vince is having second thoughts on his guy that he wants to take.
No, I'm just not going to take him yet. He should be there next round.
Okay.
Unless you guys see him. Then you're going to be like, oh, why is this guy falling so much? But
he's been falling week to week. If it's the same person that you're thinking of, he's been falling every single week so far.
How's Rome Odunze so high?
Hey, people are taking.
Look at this, dude. This is insane. I was going to take Kyle Pitts right here. I think my mouse just died.
Yeah, I've had that happen to me before. But Rome Odunze is so high up on the board makes zero sense to me. Like he's a 3rd wide receiver. Yeah, they're both rookies. That's all it is.
Man, dude,
I'm not touching Rome Odunze unless he's in the 8th or 9th, 10th round.
Wow.
That's
I don't
a
like
bad
this at
pickup for
all.
me.
I want to go ahead and get my guy that I had last year, Evan Ingram. He finished top 3 in tight ends last year. I did not like the way they utilized him towards the end. They were rotating, but he was the guy who found the end zone almost every game. I'm not mad at that. Let's see who's thinking out here. Oh, it's Hunter. Let's go, man. Who you got? I want to see his team. I would like to see his team. He takes Addison over here. Not a bad pick. I like it, but I'm going to solidify my already strong backfield here with this guy. Boom, Nick Chubb.
That's who I was thinking of right there.
Yeah, I had a feeling, and I knew he was going to be available next round, which I don't think he was going to be available whether you picked him or not. Either way, someone was going to get him around here. But yes, he has fallen tremendously due to his injury and just lack of confidence in him being able to return, because Jerome Ford had a good season last year. No, that's not the case. Trust me. They are desperate to have this guy back.
Not too bad. I think I'm going to go with my tight end here. I'm going to go with a safe option who's always been pretty good. I'm going to go with Dallas Goedert.
Go get dirt. Man, oh man. I like what I see here. I like what I see, and I see what I like. We're going to keep on going. This is, wow. It gets kind of interesting as we keep looking at wide receivers. What do I want to... There's a lot of wide receivers with brand new homes.
Yeah.
That's what makes this very tough. I could do something like that. I could do something like that. Madre Stevenson's off the board. That's such a good pick. But you see how there's more value in running backs right now? Like, you still have Tony Pollard out there. David Montgomery's still on the board, where, he had an amazing season last year, but a lot of people are expecting that Jahmyr Gibbs.
Stop talking him up for on the
board.
Let's see what he does.
Down.
Okay. It's like we're playing golf.
Don't do it, Rave.
ASMR.
This is your NFL fantasy mock draft.
He gets Terry McLaurin. What a horrible pick.
David Montgomery. Thank you.
Wow. Is that what you're trying to do? Really?
That's what I did.
Oh, it's what you did. I'm so sorry. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so I'm looking over here. I need a backup wide receiver. I'm looking at Rashee Rice.
I don't know what to do with tight end.
What?
George Kittle's right there, but I know the trap of George Kittle.
Take Brock Bowers here.
I think I'm taking him too high, though.
Okay, then you wait. Then you wait, and you miss out on George Kittle, Brock Bowers, and possibly David Njoku. Who'd you take? Who do you get?
Brock.
Take Brock.
You took Brock.
Wow. I want to see if this guy is going to fall to me.
I'm very curious to see if Rashee Rice is going to fall over here.
I think he will, honestly. Unless someone picks him, but he should be highest on the queue. Behind George Kittle. Wow. There's someone up here that's gone up super high, and I'm pretty astonished to see him so high. It's Xavier Worthy.
Have you noticed that? Look at the top 3 available wide receivers: Rashee Rice, Xavier Worthy, Hollywood Brown.
Yep.
No one has any idea what the hell is going to happen in Kansas City.
No, they have zero idea.
People are going to be shared too much. All right, so the guy that I wanted went right before my pick. I was going to get Tony Pollard.
Ooh.
He was a decent running back last year, but he's now with the Tennessee Titans. We don't know how they're going to share the ball. I wanted a running back, but I don't feel like I should get any running back here at this point in time. Mostert is enticing, but I don't know how that backfield is going to work this year. Is it going to be Mostert at the beginning of the season, switching off, of course, to Achan, or is it going to be all Achan? So kind of deters me from there. I think I'm going to go ahead and go quarterback here, and there's one guy that I think is going to have a good year just because he is needing an extension or a contract somewhere else. So I'm going to go with Dak Prescott. I think he'll be all right.
All right.
Oh man, I'm kind of stuck here, fellas. I really don't know what I'm gonna do. Gee whiz, gee willikers. I see Christian Watson still on the board.
Hey, he figured out his hammy. He
Oh,
figured
did
it
he?
out. Yes,
Oh,
he went to a
okay.
new doctor. They figured it out. What was the problem? Should be, fingers crossed, fixed.
Should be.
Man, I honestly don't love any of the guys here for quarterback, so I'm going to take the guy who I do love, not for fantasy football, but I want to go ahead and go with. Ooh, this is quite intriguing. Kyler Murray's still on the board. Do I want to take a chance with Murray? Do I want to take a chance with Murray?
You love Murray.
I'm taking my boy Brock Purdy. I didn't have many options here. I could have waited, but if Brock Purdy and Kyler Murray are off the board, I'm kind of like, I'm going to go Jordan Love. I'm going to go, I don't know. I'm not going to go Jared Goff. The hell?
Jordan Love's gonna.
Jared Goff.
There is reports that Spears and Pollard will be sharing the ball 50-50 split. So that is what scares me. Jake Ferguson's off the board. Ryan Thomas is off the board. I don't know. I think I could sneak this guy later, but I am going to take a chance on him.
Take Murray.
I will not take Murray. I want to go ahead and get myself Lad McConkey. It might have been a slight
No,
reach, but
no, Team 7. No.
So Big E is hoping for Kyler Murray. So who the hell is Reed going to pick? Reed's going to pick Jared Goff. I know he is.
I should have gone with Jordan Love instead of Brock. Damn it. I wanted Brock Purdy and Jordan Love. Those are the two guys I'm targeting in every single draft. Those two guys.
Really?
They're so undervalued.
They are.
So undervalued. Brock Purdy had an MVP season last year. Jordan Love at the end of the year had an MVP season.
I think I'm going to do it. I've done it the past 2 years. I think this guy is
undervalued.
good enough.
Ooh. Okay, running back for the Denver Broncos, Williams. Kyler Murray's off the board. Big E gets him.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
He wanted him. He wanted
Austin Eckler goes to Rave. Ah, that was going to be a sleeper for me. Okay, I see you.
Damn it.
Let's look at my team so far. Don't
Hoping
like it too much.
Hoping one guy stays.
Falling for the trap again. What do I do for quarterback, dude? I don't trust Caleb Williams. I hope he falls in a
Jared Goff.
You gotta go Jared Goff, yeah.
Go get Jared Goff, dude.
Or Kirko Cousins.
I'm not taking Kirko.
Why not? You guys love him on the Falcons.
Damn it, dude.
Oh, wow. Patriot Gabe with the auto pick for Jonathan Brooks.
Okay, that's interesting.
What would I just do?
Keon Coleman off the board too. 2 rookies back to back.
I'm kind of scared about some of these picks. I'm like, oh no, Zach Moss is off the board. Big E, you can suck my eggs, bro. Gosh.
Let's see. I always got to get a Seahawks player, so this is going to be my highest ranking Seahawks player besides DK Metcalf. That is JSN.
Oh man, dude, I have no idea what to do here. I need to get some depth out here. I see Romeo Dubes on here. I like Romeo,
He's a touchdown monster, man.
but there's so many weapons on that team.
So many weapons.
I don't like that.
Many.
That's not what I like. Oh my God, Darnell Mooney with the Atlanta Falcons? Nah,
don't do it.
Luke McCaffrey. There's some high hopes for Luke. Maybe a
Romeo
sleeper.
Dobbs is better than any of those guys, dude.
Oh, my boy DJ Chark is down here.
DJ.
Man, dude, this is freaking tough. I'm not too sure what I want to do here.
I don't go Dobbs out of those guys.
I can't.
He has 11 touchdowns over the past 2 seasons. It's better than a lot of any of those guys.
Oh, this is a huge reach here, you guys. I'm so sorry you guys have to witness this. I freaked out.
What?
I'm who's his competition? Who's his competition?
Deuce Vaughn, man.
No Dowdle, bro.
Give me a break. Give me a break. No one's gonna be sharing the backfield with him.
Money move.
He's not gonna do anything with it.
Thank you. He said that's a money move. Thank you. I appreciate it.
He's gonna have more rushing yards than him.
He probably will. He probably will. But none of these guys are getting a contract next year.
Yeah, they're all out. They're gonna draft someone next year. Ay.
Gosh, dude.
Oh, please,
Bijan?
no. Please, no.
Can't believe Bijan went so low.
Jeez.
Bijan went so low.
What are you doing here?
Let's see.
Okay, so now
Don't know if this guy will stay on the board until our pick.
I don't think this is a good pick, but I'm going to use him as trade bait here. I'm going to go Devin Singletary.
That
super
was
heavy. Thank you. Appreciate that.
That was a good one. That's who I wanted. But it is what it is. I think I'm going to have to go with like an insurance policy here. Someone who could be playing a good amount, but also someone who won't be playing if this other person is healthy. I think I have to do it just because the coach is familiar with him. It's just someone that could possibly get into the starting lineup.
I just put him on a queue.
Who, Blake Corum?
Yes.
Hey, man, he's a sleeper in my opinion.
Hey, he said I didn't get drafted to go split the backfield.
He, as of right now, is the number one handcuff.
Yep.
Yes.
The number one fantasy football handcuff. And I say number one because the possibility of Kyron Williams getting injured is pretty damn high.
Yeah, it is.
The Rams have a horrible history of having injured running backs. Horrible history.
Almost as bad as the Ravens.
Almost as bad as the Ravens. Almost as bad as the Niners. Almost as bad as the Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah,
it's they have it the worst.
It's the curse of the West Coast, man.
It really is. It really is.
Yeah, good receiver right there, Biggie.
Ooh,
Romeo Dubes.
Dobbs. Yuck.
Dubes.
Yuck.
Yuck. Let's see Reed's wheels turning here. He's got 2 picks back to back.
Get Gabe Davis. Gabe Davis is still on the board.
What do you need?
Get Ricky Pearsall.
I don't really know who I need at this point.
You need Zach Charbonnet, Reed, so you can learn how to say his name.
Charbs?
Charby.
I just don't love any of these running backs enough to take them this high.
None of them are starting or have the possibility of starting, in my opinion.
Tyler Lockett looks pretty good.
That's what I was looking at.
No, he doesn't.
I think he looks very good.
No, I think he looks ugly.
The best realtor in Washington, baby.
You got a defense here?
Wow.
Oh my
Jets defense?
Yeah, man, they're good.
Reed strikes again.
Wow.
With Aaron Rodgers not even showing up for mandatory minicamp.
Hey, man, he's doing some. He's traveling the world.
What is he doing?
He's very important. It's so important.
So he gets injured, and then
AJ, I'm on your side on this one.
Okay, I know. I just wanted to stir the pot here. You know me.
Did you like the video I sent?
Yeah, that one was hilarious.
I honestly, at first glance, I honestly thought it was him.
It could very well be exactly what he's doing.
It was him a few years ago for sure.
He is on a darkness retreat 2.0.
No, he said he doesn't need to do darkness anymore. That's not it, AJ.
Oh,
As a Aaron Rodgers historian that you are, you should know better.
because the poop stains got hardened in his behind, right? Because he
Did
couldn't
that
wipe
happen?
quickly. I did you not watch the whole
I don't
2
remember.
hour,
I
2.5
remember
hour
poop
documentary?
stains. I didn't know he wasn't able to wipe.
That was like
correctly.
one of the first questions that Pat McAfee asked. How do you know when you're done wiping? And he like went around the question forever, and then Pat McAfee came back at it again, and he was just like, it just felt right whenever I was done. So imagine, dude, this dude probably smelled like crap.
Well,
Like,
there's people out there who don't look. You know that,
Dude,
right?
I know it's crazy. Some
What?
people don't even.
Yeah, like they
wipe.
wipe and they don't look. They just throw it in the trash.
dude,
in
I
the,
full on
in the toilet.
inspect that shit. Like, I'm
Yeah,
like,
I see
dog.
like what color it is. Am I healthy right now?
Yeah,
What's
like,
in there?
yeah.
Sometimes
I take a sample out, I go test it. Like
Yeah. No,
That's
some
cra-
people just drop it right in there. Don't look at it.
Those are the people that
Wow.
that you could smell whenever you go grocery shopping.
Gotcha.
You ever done that before? Like, you ever gone
Don't go
grocery
around
shopping and you're just
sniffing.
like, oh, like,
Jeez.
and you turn and you just see this person and you just know that they're not very hygienic, right? It's just you're just like, ugh, and you kind of like you kind of sneak a little pack of dude wipes in their in their basket.
Jeez. I think I'm gonna take a risk here. See
If
like,
it looks
that would count.
concerning, it is considered. If it looks concerning,
What?
Oh my God, Biggie.
Wait, Biggie. Are you not looking?
he's a no looker.
He's
Are
a
you
no
a no
looker.
looker?
You're a no looker, dude. Oh, ugh.
You know those people who go from the front, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
dude, that's
what?
disgusting.
They go from the front.
What? That's so good. Is
Here's
Josh
something
Downs
also,
really
guys.
that
Here's
low?
something also, guys. Do you sit
This
while
mock
you
draft
do
is
it,
derailed.
or do you stand?
Oh,
I
excuse me.
sit.
Exactly. Can you believe that there's some people that stand?
Yeah, there's standards out there.
What?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
stand. While
They
they
they,
wipe.
they stand like this and wipe.
Oh wait.
Imagine
to
that.
wipe.
Yes,
Yeah.
Y'all sit and wipe.
Yeah.
you do not stand.
I do.
No, you don't.
See,
What's so
those
wrong
you
about
read.
that? That's
There's
normal,
people that do that.
There's no way you do that.
dude. That's normal.
You stand up to wipe.
I can't go any further here. I can't go any further in my process. But just know, I like to be very clean.
I don't believe you when you're standing up to wipe.
You've been to my house multiple times, Reed. One time, Reed used up all of my dude wipes.
You had like two
All of
in there. Two.
All of them.
No toilet paper, just
Freaking
2 dude
God.
wipes.
Jeez. Tyler Lockett's off the board.
Okay, now I'm on the board here. What do I do? Maybe I'll go ahead and reach for a kicker. Maybe I'll get Justin Tucker, who's out here.
We need Dizzle on this conversation.
Dude, Dizzle would be able to like absolutely crush it here. I'm gonna go ahead and reach for a kicker. I'm gonna get Justin Tucker.
Go. I started the run on kickers. Remember it.
There's no run.
There's run. See, look. There's the purple.
Now I want to look at. Well, what do I do here? What do I do? What do I do?
I think I'm going to go with a safe backup quarterback. That is going to be Baker Mayfield.
That's not bad.
Baker Believer.
It's safe. He has targets.
Yep.
Go.
I am trying to get ahead of the game here.
You?
Try to.
Got it.
I really don't know what's a good move at this point. I feel like I know, but I know that I don't know. You know? You know.
You know. You know.
She knows. She
Biggie, that's normal.
knows. What did Biggie say?
He folds the toilet paper.
Yeah, dude.
You're
Don't be
saving
a-
the environment.
Don't be
You're
a
saving your
crumbler.
finger.
Yeah, you are. Do not be a crumbler.
People crumble?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
crumble.
dude.
Dude, we need to have a
water.
serious conversation about this. Like when
As long as we all know that we're folders and that we look at it, I'm cool.
I want to see like people's different methods, right? Just to be like, what the hell are you doing?
There could be so many types.
I ain't got no time. Folding towels is the only thing that I like.
Oh, you did it, Reed. You did it.
Just for the off chance.
Aaron Rodgers. He's
Just
a
for the off
Roger,
chance.
bro. He's a Roger believer.
Just in case.
Standing is kind of wild while white. Explain. I just
It's
want to know.
wild.
I just want to know. How is that
Why?
wild?
Why
I
are
just wanna
you?
know.
Why?
Just,
Why are you
just
giving
so
off all this? That's so much unnecessary, like energy.
unnecessary energy.
Like, why do you need to stand? What was the purpose behind it?
My arm's too big. It can't.
You just can't reach back there. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, you know what? I think what might be the look. You know that test. That you
Yeah,
guys
that's what I
did?
was saying.
This is as far as I could go. Oh, crappy. That's as far as I could go. Right there.
Yeah, I
That's
can't
it.
see any.
Jeez.
That's it. That's it.
That's it, man. That's it.
Rave is normal.
Still do it.
Rave is normal. Depends how he's feeling. I can't believe we're talking about this.
Think I'm gonna do it. Let's see how this works out. Maybe he'll actually be someone who plays majority of the time.
I was looking at him.
Oh, I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all.
Hey man,
Okay.
only 3 more picks for you, AJ.
3 more picks for me. I'm such a lucky boy. Okay. I'm going to look at some sleepers here. We got Ty Chandler, Marshall Lloyd. Actually, I want to look at some wide receivers. Or, no, wide receivers and running backs. Adam Thielen? How did he fall this low? That's crazy.
Whoa, sleeper.
Right, Reed?
He's washed.
Man, this is tough. This is tough. Maybe we should grab a handcuff here.
Gots to.
Actually, I freaked out.
Who got James Conner? That's who I want to know. Oh, Big E.
James
did.
Conner went early.
Go.
Yeah,
He went
Big E got him.
super freaking early.
Let's see, is it my turn? Almost.
No, this might not be good for week 1, but I kind of like it here. So I'm just going to go for it. Yeah, I have to.
Ooh, that's exactly what I'm doing, AJ. I'm going week 1 with my own team, going against a rookie quarterback.
Oh, dude, look who showed up late.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
He's
throwing.
throwing.
We just had a very interesting conversation here.
You would have
There-
liked it.
Yeah, you would have. I don't know. If Big E and Rave want to go another one, I could possibly do one, but I would probably do like 10 people this time.
We can do 30-second.
Like a speed round.
Yeah, speed
Speed
round.
run. Yep.
We just wouldn't be able to grade very much on this draft.
Yeah, we could just do a quick run through.
Yeah.
Jake Moody, all right, Big E. I see you, big dog. I'm up for it. B
Silva.
Silva.
Ooh, Billy
Oh my
Silva.
gosh, dude. I haven't seen you in forever. I'm kind of disappointed that you're a Dodgers fan, honestly.
Oh my gosh.
No, Reed, this is freaking Yahoo Sports.
Why'd you say Reed?
I meant to say Reader.
Rude.
Same thing, right, Reed?
Yes, this is Sleeper Fantasy, you bum. Get on Sleeper, bro. The link is in the Discord. I'm going to
You
send
need
it.
to make a new link, right?
I am going to make a new league. Damn it, Reed.
Just take a shot there with Quentin Johnson.
Quinn Johnston. Okay.
Bad. You never
Who
know.
is going to be my Mr. Irrelevant?
Then Tavion Wicks.
Could be a sleeper.
Too
could
many
be
freaking
He could end up
guys.
as wide receiver number 1 for the Packers by the end of this season.
Too many guys out there, dude. I don't know. Ricky Pearsall. Look at that.
Get your boy Adam Thielen.
I like Adam Thielen, but I don't think he's gonna stay consistent. I'm looking for someone who could possibly be the guy. You know.
Are you a goalie Dizzle?
Yeah, he catches them balls. Oh, he's talking about hockey though, right?
Yeah, he's talking about hockey.
I can see him playing soccer too, though. He has a soccer build.
I don't watch hockey enough anymore to know like the positions and ask him about that.
Let's see. Who would be a good kicker this year?
See, Ravens down for one more. Let's see if Big E's down for it. Nah, Senator McDavid Jr.
I guess you gotta go with this guy. He was good last year.
McManus. I'm gonna go with my boy here. Let's go, DJ Chark, baby.
Hey.
Are you banking on Wicks as the number 1 wide receiver because as a Green Bay fan or your research?
So I'm not banking on anybody to be the number 1 receiver. It is completely up for grabs. But Wicks has the talent and the ability to 100% be the number 1 wide receiver. But I do believe at the end of the day, I don't think anybody's really going to emerge as the number 1 receiver. It's going to look like it did last year. This guy pops off, then this guy pops off. That guy pops off.
So, we want to rank this, or we go straight to the next draft?
I think we could do a quick rank. There's only like 7.
All right, same rules as last year so far. Reed, we're going to rank your team. For ranking your team, as far as us 3, it's just going to be the other 2. You get what I'm saying?
Okay,
that's cool.
All right, Reed, Christian McCaffrey, Josh Jacobs, Nico Collins, Zay Flowers, Devontae Smith, Montgomery, Bowers, Watson, Goff, Jets, Butker, Davis, Rogers, Gibson, Quentin Johnson. Quentin Johnson's a bum. I love that you start off with Christian McCaffrey. Josh Jacobs, you're going to have a powerhouse of a running back system. Nico Collins, Zay Flowers, Devontae Smith. I see a lot of wide receiver too, besides Nico Collins, but he may be sharing the ball a lot now that Stephon Diggs is there. I think we need help in the wide receiver position. You got Christian Watson. I see the same scenario, a lot of sharing the ball. And Gabe Davis, we all know how that goes. Brock Bowers, Jared Goff, I don't like. Aaron Rodgers is a little bit better, I think, in my opinion. It's just wide receivers that scares the shit out of me here.
Yeah, you could have some of these guys have the same production as last year, which is really good, but it's also like you don't know how these offenses are going to run now with the new systems that they're going to run with new additions. So that's why I'm just going to go straight out with B. I think it's a good first draft for the first one of the year.
The new link is in the chat.
Yes. Link. I think I lost.
You lost the old one?
I think so.
I gotcha.
Oh, okay. So Reed's going to be sharing his screen here. I just sent out the new link for the draft. So let's enter that draft and get ready. So everyone could have could claim a spot here. I want to go somewhere totally different. I want to go team 5 here. I want to get uncomfortable with this. So there's Reed. So who's up next, bro?
Gabe?
Z-Man.
Yeah, let's skip Gabe.
Mike talking?
I can't see that well.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Jamar Chase, Achane, Allen, McBride, Walker, McLaurin, Godwin, Eckler, Coleman, Tua, Myers, Okonkwo, Cowboys, Folk, Levis.
Okonkwo.
You had the wrong person to read the names.
Let's see. With him, I do like the running backs. Not so much Kenneth Walker. He can be a liability at some times. Just depends on how our offensive line will play this year. Again, Reed, I'll let you talk about Jamar Chase, but Terry McLaurin is a decent second wide receiver. Chris Godwin, great guy. He's going to do great this year again with the same system. And he's got some decent guys like Keon Coleman and Jacoby Myers as his bench players as wide receivers. So it's just going to be running backs for me. Achane and Austin Eckler are pretty good, but Kenneth Walker might be the downfall there for that running back room.
I'm going to be completely honest. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. There's no theme here. You're all over the place. Jamar Chase, I was a little skeptical about going number 3 overall. Could really prove out for you. Devon Achane, is he going to be sharing that backfield again? We didn't see any movement with Jeff Wilson Jr. We didn't see any movement with Raheem Mostert, so we could see a triple split there. Josh Allen, you got the best quarterback for fantasy football, and you go straight to Trey McBride. I like him a lot, but he was the first or second tight end taken off the board. And I think he will finish top 5, but is that enough to carry your team? And then everyone else is just kind of like fillers, and you're crossing your fingers that they're going to work out. So
I think it's just too many quarterbacks also.
Up next, we got Big E. You guys ready?
Yep.
Big E.
Zoomed in a little bit here. So you got Tyreek Hill, Devontae Adams, DJ Moore going heavy on the wide receivers. Mark Andrews, James Conner, my boy. Ramondre Stevenson, my boy. And Hollywood Brown, Murray, Zach Moss, Romeo Dubes, Hubbard, Downs, Christian McCaffrey, Jake Moody, and the Pittsburgh Steelers. So JJ McCarthy, I'm actually very surprised you took him off the board. We'll see how he works out, but very wide receiver heavy. I like it. A lot of insurance there. I think your running backs are solid fantasy football RB low end 2s, in my opinion. I love James Conner, but I think he's going to digress a little bit this upcoming season. But this is a pretty solid team to get you to the playoffs, especially if you're very proactive on the waiver wire. So I like this. It's not. I'm comfortable with it.
Yeah, I definitely like the starting lineup, but it's just going to be all those bench players for me. But again, waiver wires are a thing, so we'll see who pops off, and you could definitely pick up a lot of guys.
Did you leave the draft?
Who?
Kevin Dizzle. He says, "How do I get back in this draft?" It shows that you're still here. Just repress the link if you lost the draft. So far, we got some people out here. We got B Silva, Z-Man, Big E, Kevin, and also Don Padre has joined the mock draft. So welcome, Don Padre. Not too sure who that is, but
could be my brother.
Oh, okay,
Not
cool.
so sure.
Down with it. So up next, we have Vince the Prince here. He took my one and only true love, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Derrick Henry, Jalen Waddle, Alvin Kamara, who he took last year as well, Mari Cooper, Dallas, go get some dirt, Dak Prescott, Williams, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Blake Corum as his insurance policy, Xavier Legette, which I really like there, Baker Mayfield, J.K. Dobbins, Seattle Seahawks, Backus McManus. I think that's his first name, right? Backus?
Brandon.
Oh, Brandon. Someone else's name, Backus, I think. Anyways, I think it's well-rounded here. I'm a little worried about Jalen Waddle. I'm not too sure what to expect on the Dolphins as far as sharing the ball, especially with their new young wide receiver. Kamara should still be a fantasy PPR machine. And everyone else is pretty solid. I've always had high hopes for Williams, the running back for Denver Broncos, but injury just keeps following him. So hopefully this year he can stay healthy. And if he does, like I said, this is a well-rounded team. And hopefully one of your guys on the bench looking like Xavier Legette proves to be a true wide receiver number 1, and you're going to look pretty solid.
We'll see, hopefully. Reed?
I don't know who we're talking about right now.
Oh, you're not in it, right? That's okay.
Don't worry. We could move on to mine just to save some time here.
Right.
We'll move on to mine. Do you want me to read it, or can someone else read it?
I gotcha. We got Bijan, Harrison, Pacheco, Pittman, Ingram, Chubb, Purdy, McConkey, Elliott, Singletary, Judy, Tucker, Chandler, 49ers, DJ Chark. It's not bad. I don't like Harrison going that high. That's me personally. I may eat those words, but I don't like that. Pacheco, he's good. I don't know if he's third round worthy in my opinion. Pittman, I think, is a great pick. Chubb, absolute sleeper, incredible pick from you. Purdy, great pick from you. And then in my opinion, your back half of the draft is nothing to like sell home about. In my opinion, I would give this about a B, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm just scared about Marvin Harrison. He could be great, and then Ladd McConkey as well. It could be great. I think it's good that you're getting the rookies in there because right now we just don't know. We don't know how these guys are going to do, but they could fall right into the systems that they're in now and just be amazing. So I wish you had a little bit better backup plans than Jerry Jeudy and DJ Chark, but maybe DJ Chark will take over with what Ladd McConkey can't do. So I think that one's a good take for take. But yeah, I think I would go like a B plus here. The only thing that can make it better is probably like a true number one wide receiver besides Michael Pittman or Marvin Harrison.
No, I agree. I was kind of hoping someone will fall to me, but I didn't really get that option.
Yeah.
Yeah, that team is horse. Giant, big, massive, right?
Big.
All right, are we doing Hunters? Is he here? Is he on here?
Oh, I don't know if he's watching.
I don't think he's watching, so we don't get to do his.
We could jump straight to this one if you guys are ready.
Let's do it.
Are you guys in here? We got Vincent in here when we are missing Reed.
You didn't put that one in the Discord, right?
I did.
So it's taking me to the old one.
Look at going live. Look at going live.
Go down.
Okay, that one. I'm here.
Nice.
Okay,
so we'll go ahead and do 30 seconds.
Wait. There he is. Now he's in.
Okay, you guys ready?
Do it.
All right, let's go to start. You got 30 seconds. Don Padre, you are now on the clock. Boom, I think we started. There we go. I am ready. Look at that. Doomsday Corner Sports. Is that your brother?
Nah, actually, no, I don't think so.
Well,
maybe he didn't get in.
Well, Doomsday, appreciate you joining us here live. Thank you so much to NSP. We do a lot of fantasy football content. And right now, if we do have 100% playoff rates for our viewers. Let's see. It's my turn. I'm on the clock. Jamar Chase did fall to pick number 5 here this time. But you guys know me. You guys know I'm getting Amon-Ra St. Brown. I can't pass up on this guy. He is the sun god. He is the love of my life. He is the guy who carries my fantasy football team every single year. And I'm going to trust him every single year until...
Just kiss him already.
I wish I could, Reed. I wish I could.
Jeez.
I'm kidding, of course, for Doomsday, who doesn't know me quite well just yet, unless you've been watching for a little while.
Well, I said Breece Hall. I think that's a no-brainer.
Yeah, obviously. He could be the number 1 running back the way he left off last year, so we'll see.
Yep.
I do like that pick there, Reed. You took Breece Hall. That was the second running back taken off the board. We got B. Silva taking Jonathan Taylor. Are we looking at a reach here with Saquon Barkley going after that? We have a running back frenzy. This is super exciting because now Jahmyr Gibbs is off the board.
Appreciate Doomsday.
Doomsday.
Appreciate you.
Let's go. We go live every Monday for football talk, and before the season starts, we're going live every Thursday for fantasy football talk. And once the season actually starts, we're live. We have a video like almost every day. We grind it out. So appreciate you, man. Hopefully you're here for the long run. But from now to the season starts, we will be doing mock drafts every single Thursday. So if you are interested in this, join our Discord. The link should be in the description down below. And I was talking too much. I wasn't paying attention of who I'm going to draft next year, but that's okay. We are experts at this. I see Chris Olave. I see Stephon Diggs, Nico Collins, Mike Evans. I am scared of my options here. I'm going to look at the running back position. I see Travis Etienne, which I like very much. Devon Achane, I like it, but I don't know if it's going to be a 3-man committee. I'm running out of time. I'm going to take Travis Etienne here.
Nice. I'm going Josh Jacobs just to see how he does. Just to see how he does.
Great pick.
I was kind of hoping you would allow that to fall.
No, sir.
Allow it to fall.
This was saying that the season's already over.
Saquon over Gibbs is wild.
Jeez.
You think Saquon over Jahmyr Gibbs is wild?
I would take Gibbs over Saquon.
Does who is that? Does B. Silva, is he wild for thinking about last year and him sharing the ball with David Montgomery? Is that wild, Dizzle? Saquon Barkley should have a great year, even though he is with the Eagles and they don't like to utilize their running back stat. Great. But besides the point,
see, man, go with the workhorse here. I think I'm going to go with Rashad White. He did me good last year. I think he'll do good again.
Oh man, people are just hating on me today. I see some good running backs out here, but we are starting to run a little bit thin on wide receivers. I see some people out there. I'm gonna go. Ah man, I really don't want these guys. I don't want them. I don't feel comfortable. I want to feel comfortable with my team. I'm gonna go ahead and double dip here with Isaiah Pacheco.
Okay.
He was not half bad last year, so had him as well.
Doomsday, thank you. Like I said, right now, since it's preseason or before the season, it's not officially preseason. We go live every Monday at 8 p.m. Central Time just to talk football. And every Thursday, we're going to be going live at 8 p.m. Central Time to do some mock drafts with all our subscribers. This is our first week doing it. Usually, as we get closer to the actual season, we fill up pretty damn quick. We also have fantasy football leagues available if you are interested or if you don't have any leagues to join. We have 4 leagues still available. We got 2 free leagues, a paid league, and a dynasty league, which is also pay to enter, which we don't get any of the money. All of the money, all the entrance fees go straight to the prizes.
Yes, sir.
I'll send you guys the receipts, Dizzle.
The receipts.
Oh, he's on the call. That's why he's so quiet. Dude. Usually Dizzle's like typing up a storm here, like Kiss My Cooch AJ or something like that. But he's being kind of quiet, probably because his draft is looking kind of ick right now. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I don't like how Team 4 took Travis Kelce right after me. Or right before me. I mean. But who do I go here? I got to start looking at who's up. I see some guys that I like. I see that. I'm going to hold those 2 guys there. Hopefully they stay. B. Silva, Jalen Waddle, and Mike Evans. Okay, so he's going with the running back, plan where you're drafting 2 running backs early and then you follow it with 2 wide receivers. I usually do the opposite. But here is just the wide receiver room just looks ugly this year. Playing out disgusting. I don't like it at all. As we see here, top wide receivers that are still available. You see Malik Neighbors, which we really cannot trust because obviously he's with the New York Giants and freaking Big E. I know you're looking at my queue and you took Cooper Kupp. I believe you did this last round as well. You're on my list, buddy. You just made the list. Hurts in the 4th for sure. I don't mind that. That's pretty good. I don't mind that at all. But you just started the quarterback frenzy here. Lamar Jackson's off the board. Patrick Mahomes is off the board. I do go for wide receivers first, but I was in a tough spot. I had to take the dominant running backs. I completely agree with you there. That's usually my method. I like to go wide receiver, then running back. So it's now my turn here, and I don't like anything that is on the board. I am just disgusted by everything that I see here, but I'm going to get Mr. Consistency himself. It hurts to say, but DK Metcalf.
Ooh, I mean, he is consistent, but I don't think he's one of the greatest wide receivers. But on the board right now, yeah, I guess you have to go with him.
Big E, you are dead to me. You are lying through your teeth right now.
Let's see. I'm wondering if I should go. Nah, I think it's too early. I think I'll take the chance again. Every year I've drafted him, so he hasn't done me dirty at all. I'm just a Alvin Kamara lover.
Alvin Kamara lover. That is wild, sir. It's kind of weird because I want to take Kenneth Walker, but I don't know. What do you think here, Vincent? Is Kenneth Walker a good candidate in this area?
I don't think he's worth.
I've been wondering why he's been talking to me.
Huh?
I don't think he's worth a 5th.
I've been muted this entire time.
Really?
Oh, and now my microphone changed.
I thought you were just so focused.
No, I was like, why is nobody talking to me?
Sorry, Reed. Let's see. I think I'm going to go with the old head himself. I still think he'll be good. Let me go with Amari Cooper.
Amari
But
Cooper.
before you pick AJ, I just don't think Kenneth Walker is worth it. He's not a part of the passing game. If the running game is stuffed, he's a dud. Get you 5 points. So he's just not as consistent, in my opinion.
Tricking you.
He's tricking me. Is that true, Vincent?
Tricking you.
I'm not. The last time I took a Seahawks running back was 2 years ago.
I'm going to take DeAndre Swift because young team, DeAndre Swift is a pass catching back. And what better for Caleb Williams, such a young quarterback, to escape rough scenarios best than dumping it off to his running back. And by the way, if you guys aren't playing PPR or at least have PPR, talk to your league commissioner because I don't know what the hell he is doing. You don't want to be there, okay? You don't want to be in a fantasy football league that's not playing PPR.
Points per rush.
Exactly.
What? No, not point per rush. Get out of here, Reed.
No.
Get out of here.
Points per rush.
2 former Titan
So
goats on my squad. Are you ready to talk about former Titan goats?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, geez, dude. Oh, wow. Just don't even get me started. Team 6 with 5 wide receivers, TF. They're gatekeeping.
They're gatekeeping, bro. To be honest, I wouldn't have gone after any of those wide receivers, though. So,
yeah, pass on Jamar Chase. Drake London, big pass. Deebo Samuel, big pass.
They can
Malik
keep all they
Neighbors,
want.
pass. T. Higgins, pass. Yeah. I'm over them.
It's still crazy, though.
That
It
is
is
pretty
crazy,
crazy.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll say that.
If someone wants to do that, that'd be insane.
I'm kind of sad that I reached for Swift now because I missed out on Mark Andrews and Kyle Pitts.
It happens. It happens.
But maybe I will double dip again and get someone like Evan Ingram here. Ramondre Stevenson's off the board. I'm surprised he fell that low. I'm going to go. Ooh, yeah. Okay, now we're cooking with gas here. Never mind.
Good.
Lost interest here.
Good. Can you smell?
But the rock is cooking.
There you go. Let's see.
I'm with Doomsday. Just don't see it.
Did you go off the board? Son of a nut.
Yes.
Freaking Dizzle. Are you serious
Why?
right now?
Why?
Because we just talk about him.
We
He
do.
loves it.
He has an opportunity. I would have gotten him a little bit later, but he has the opportunity of being a heavy favorite for Caleb Williams. I mean, they're ready, going steady with each other, right?
Come on, Big E.
Big E.
Get in the game.
Big E.
Keenan going to be hurt by week 10. It's possible.
How about DJ Moore?
I ain't drafting somebody in the 6th round for week 10, though.
It's true.
So, if that's your reasoning.
That's very true. That is very
I'm
true.
on the clock.
Come on.
Reed, come on, dude.
What? Reed.
Okay, Joe Burrow's taken off the board. That's kind of sad here. I am going to go with this is tough. Who do I pick here? Gee willikers. I want to go with Evan Ingram here. Double dip with Evan Ingram.
I think I'm going to take a chance here.
Stop.
Could be my last running back for a while, but I think
right.
I've got a good core.
What are you
so I'm
getting?
going to run with these guys.
Tony Pollard. Okay.
Think he possibly could fit in well.
Team 2 sucks. Gosh, dang.
They might have
dude.
saved you.
Richardson?
I am interested in Richardson.
I just don't know if he's going to have the same play style after getting hurt like for consecutive weeks.
That's true. That's very true.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Yeah, it is a good thing, but he wasn't the best passer either when he played.
We'll see.
But yeah, we will see. Let's see,
Oh,
Don
man.
Padre. I kind of like Don Padre's squad here, but I just wish he would have focused a little bit more in the beginning on at least one receiver. But he's got 3 of the best at those other positions. Let's see. I think here I have to go wide receiver. And oh, looky, he fell to me. I think I'm going to go ahead and do it. This catch machine.
Godwin, huh? Okay. I want to go ahead and go with Dak Prescott here as my quarterback. I kind of wanted to go wide receiver, but I think this guy's going to fall to me anyways. I got two guys that I have eyes on. I'm a little interested in DeAndre Hopkins, but what are our thoughts on D-Hop this upcoming season?
He could still get a lot of receptions. I just don't know how consistent he's going to be. Again, he's going to catch everything that hits his hands, but it's just with Tennessee. I don't know. Will Levis, it's just him for me, you know. If they had anybody else there throwing the rock, I think I would like to have him. But some weeks he just was irrelevant because Will Levis could not give him the ball. That's my word.
Yeah, I mean, Will Levis did deal with some injury last year. And Rave is calling you a Levis hater. Just because he swallows bananas whole doesn't mean that he's horrible. And now he's retaliating with saying F the Seahawks.
Hey,
wow.
Oh, good. Can you believe that there was someone that said the Seahawks are going to go 5-12 this next year?
What?
Yeah, they said we're going to get swept by the Cardinals.
Who's talking? Big E? Is that Big E talking, saying that the Cardinals going to sweep the Seahawks?
I mean, he probably has said it, but it was actually an NFL analyst who said this.
Oh, what?
He has to play pretty terrible for that.
Yeah. They were saying that we're going to beat the 49ers one time, but we're going to get swept by the Cardinals.
All the way?
He says that he did not say it, but the Cardinals are going all the way.
All the way.
All the way.
Crazy.
One wide receiver changed your whole perspective of this team.
Hey, man, he's here for it.
But they also lost Hollywood Brown. They lost Zach Ertz, which I don't think that's a big loss. Oh, freaking Nick Chubb is off the board. Good eye there, Big E. Good eye. Yep. Yeah, he's learning. He is learning. This is why it's so important to start doing mock drafts early, because when the actual draft comes, you like familiarize with a lot of these different scenarios that you get put in. So now it's my turn. I'm going to look and see who I have on my queue. Oh, man. Okay, so I am going to go with wide receiver Ladd McConkey. I think I have more faith in Ladd McConkey than I do Deontay Johnson. And he goes immediately after me. Deontay does. That's insane. Okay, let's see. Right now, it's a super flex league, so I got both my flexes on. And remember, super flex leagues, if you do find yourself in one, you could always put I believe you could put a quarterback in those, or wide receiver, running back, or tight end. There's some leagues where you could put a quarterback in those super flex leagues. Or what are they called? I forget those leagues. Those are weird leagues where you got to run two quarterbacks.
I think they're called super flex. I think. Not 100% sure.
It's also called super flex. Okay.
Yeah. Just because you have like not super flex. It's super something.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm on the clock here. Hold on.
So when you're entering these rounds, the 9th round, you're kind of looking for solid backups, right? Guys who people are not paying attention to that could just go out there and just really kill the game. Someone like the name of Zach Moss here. I'm thinking Zach Moss, running back for the Cincinnati Bengals. My thought process here is that, hey, who's behind Zach Moss? He's with the Cincinnati Bengals. They just lost Joe Mixon. They need a veteran guy because they don't have the youngest team out there. It's still a young team. But behind Zach Moss, you have a guy named Gray. Now, raise your hand if you know anything about Gray. No hands up? Okay, Gray? That's great. Yeah. Because, hey, Zach Moss had one hell of a season last year with the Indianapolis Colts when
oh, no.
Come on, Reed.
You distracted me. You distracted me.
How did I distract you? You weren't even looking at me.
I took Devin Singletary, all right?
That's a good pick. That's another guy, right, who it has not much competition in that position in that team, because you lose someone like Saquon Barkley to a competitor, and now you have Devin Singletary, who they brought in. He's saying that he can compete just as well as Saquon Barkley, stating that he is going to be the running back one, saying that he is also younger than Saquon Barkley, which that should say some more, and he's more explosive, or just as explosive as Saquon Barkley. So he's hyping himself up for this season. Now, the Giants, what we saw last year is that they do not rotate their running backs very often. So that's why I like Devin Singletary. So he's going to see the workload. How well is he going to perform? We don't know, but at least he will have the opportunity to be that guy for that team. Same thought process there with Zach Moss. So that's why you got to look at these things, right? You got to start doing some mock drafts. You got to start thinking about it. And, for those of y'all, see, we got 8 live subscribers. 8 live viewers. If you guys aren't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. For a little backstory about NSP Fantasy Football is right now we have 100% playoff rate for our viewers who watch this show. They make the playoffs, all of them, unless you are in the NSP league, because it's just impossible for everyone to make it in. Also, Underdog Fantasy, we entered in multiple leagues last year, and we came up positive. I won 2 tournaments against some big-time YouTubers. I think I took screenshots. They're out there on the Discord, and we also won a lot of best ball leagues, and we will start doing that here pretty soon as we get closer to the NFL season. So we have a lot to show for it. We're a small channel, so help us grow. Hit that subscribe button, and let's win together, dude. Let's win together. Super flex is 2 QBs. Double flex is 2 flex spots. Okay, so this is a double flex. There you go. Thank you, Dizzle, very much. Which I thought you were gonna be here live with us, dude. What happened?
He flaked.
He got scared. I knew he was gonna. Didn't I not tell you guys that he was gonna get scared? Did I not tell you guys? Huh?
What do you mean?
He was supposed to go live with us here on
Oh, okay.
Visually.
Reed, you're on the clock again.
Hockey practice.
There you go, Reed. There you go.
Good job, Reed. Okay, so Donnie Mitchell, that's a guy I want to keep an eye on here. I might choose him. I'm pulling a read here. I'm barely looking right now. Xavier Legette. I don't like Carolina, but he has the opportunity as well. Josh Downs did amazing last year. But the trend is that Donnie is going to be the guy. So I'm going to take a chance there. I'm going with my second rookie here. They're not starters. It's an opportunity. One Monday. I'm on camera. That's going to be up to these guys. Usually we do football talk, but if we get enough traction that people want to do fantasy, we may do a Monday for fantasy football. He's not the biggest fan of fantasy football.
Have to go with Jared Goof.
You're going to go with the goofball?
Let me go with the goofball.
Oh, dude. Ugh.
They just have a great offense. I think he'll actually toss the rock a decent amount.
Hey, Dizzle, I have a very important question for you. We were talking about this earlier. Do you sit or do you stand while you poop?
Oh, no.
Do you sit or stand?
This guy goes upside down. I know it.
Upside down? You guys are wild and out.
What do you mean? That's where you put your comic book and your drink.
Jeez. Let's see.
He's skipping hockey for us, guys.
Dang, dude. You skip hockey for us, bro? You're still going to flake out. I'm calling it right here, right now. He is flaking. I'm not convinced. You cannot fool me, Dizzle. I see right through you.
I guess still got to go with him.
Okay. I am on the board here. If you guys must look, I got an extra running back, extra wide receiver, extra running back, extra wide receiver. I'm going to go. Oh, did someone screw me here? Okay, no one screwed me. I'm going to take a huge reach, but I'm going to solidify the quarterback position by taking Justin Herbert as my backup. Huge reach for my backup quarterback, but when Justin Herbert falls that far, you're kind of like, you can't pass that up, right? You just can't. You could use him for trade value. Trading value is huge for fantasy football. It's not just you're drafting, you're done. It's the draft, trading, waiver wire. That's what it is. That's how we win games here. That's how we win leagues.
Let's
You
see.
put that why are we talking about this right now? 2 softball games, hockey is too early next week. Oh, so he's not skipping hockey for us.
Oh, he's saying later.
Mara's broken.
He hates us. He hates us.
He hates us.
Who's broken?
He hates us because he ain't us.
Yo, hate us because he ain't us. I like that. That's
Let's
a funny
see.
movie.
Yeah, it's an underrated movie.
Look how different this draft is. Look how many people are falling here. And there's so many good players. Jerome Ford just got off the board. I'm surprised you haven't taken your guy, Luke Musgrave, there, Reed.
Luke Musgrave and Tucker Kraft are 2 tight ends. They're going to split the tight end field. And with the amount of wide receivers that are getting split, I wouldn't take them to the very late rounds. I like both of those guys. Luke Musgrave's number 1, but both of those guys are good.
Noah Vento is in the chat. He says, watching this because I need to actually draft this year and not forget I get auto-drafted. He's been auto-drafting since 2015, I think, it's been. So, Noah, if you could actually draft this year, congratulations to you.
He either auto-drafts or doesn't set his lineup.
Yep.
Yep.
Exactly.
Vince sets his lineup every week.
And drafts for him.
I only drafted for him because he was in boot camp, so he had no access.
He knows it.
No access to anything.
Noah, hope you're doing well, brother. Miss you, man, and just very proud of what you're doing. So good job, man. Miss you guys.
Let's see.
Reed is on the board. He missed the past 3 picks, so let's see if he misses again.
You missed your new contract.
Mr. New Contract. Okay, I like that. So my guy got taken off. Chuba Hubbard is the guy who I was going to choose. I like Chuba Hubbard out there. Man, we got a whole bunch of freaking bums out here. Am I right, guys? Some bums.
Pretty much, man. Slim pickings right now.
I want to go with Corley out here. Corley is actually one of the rookies that I have as a very low-key sleeper because he has a possibility of actually popping off on this high-powered Jets offense. What?
Aaron Rodgers hates rookies. He hates them.
He hates everything. That is not weird.
He doesn't throw to rookies very much.
I think Aaron Rodgers lays down to wipe. If we have to be completely honest, I would 100%. Might not even wipe anymore.
You think he's transcended that?
I think so.
Incredible. That's why he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT.
I think this guy still got some good usage. You never know what'll happen to any of these guys. Hopefully, nothing happens to their starter, but Algier is a handcuff.
You took the first kicker off the board, AJ?
I did. I took the first kicker off the board. I love having a secure kicker. I love having 14 points a game, and Justin Tucker is the guy who could do that. Is Chuba still going to be good like last year, or will Brooks creep up? I'm not worried about Brooks as much as I'm worried about, what the hell is it, Rashad Penny and Miles Sanders. Those are the guys who are going to creep up and take Chuba Hubbard's job. But we know for sure that the first 3 weeks, Chuba Hubbard will be the solidified running back 1. And during those weeks, you can use Chuba Hubbard to trade because later on in the season, you're going to see a little bit more of Miles Sanders and you're going to see hopefully a little bit more of Rashad Penny, who wasted his career last year with the Philadelphia Eagles. So, yeah, that's the only reason why I'll get Chuba Hubbard is because he's going to look good for the first 2 to 3 games. And then all of a sudden, his draft stock is way up and you trade that SOB. You trade the hell out of him.
Pretty much. Happens every year with him.
Hero running back strat kind of caca. Not the biggest.
Man. If you haven't won a championship with the hero running back strat,
This is a good question here. How important is a solid kicker? Now, kickers get looked over so many times. Now, tell me, how many times have you lost by, 8 or less points? How many times have you lost by that many points? And your kicker had 2 points.
Oh, come
Some
on,
of these kickers
dude.
average legit 10 to 14 points a game.
Nope. While others average 3.
Yes.
Yep.
It's important.
Bad.
Very important.
Same thing with defense.
Same thing with defense.
You need 20-point defense.
You went tight end back to back, dude. Luke Musgrave. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh, you got Jason Witten, bro.
I saw that.
What the hell? Gosh. And back to back, I'm going to be getting my
Free
San
agent.
Francisco
The
49ers.
free agent. They drafted you a free agent.
Yep, I saw that.
You're losing a lot of points for that, Silva. A lot of points.
I mean, he waited to draft a tight end until then. It's kind of his fault.
Crazy.
Yeah, that is true. You waited that long?
Yeah, bro, I had 2 tight ends before he had 1.
I kind of was not paying attention, and I'm not getting a defense. Losing points there, sir.
Jeez.
Losing points.
I have to drop somebody before week 1.
That is crazy when you have to drop someone week 1. It is what it is, though. It is what it is. Who's going to be my Mr. Irrelevant here? I want to go wide receivers. I want to keep on looking. And
Brandon Cooks is still there.
Brandon Cooks is still there. I want to go with – I want to get Luke, but I want to go with Marvin Mims. We saw a splash from him last year, being great and sometimes looking like the wide receiver 1 for Denver. I know they don't have the greatest quarterback, but maybe he'll connect with a young wide receiver.
Ooh, Big E took Mr. Moody.
Jake Moodster. Let's go. Deshaun Watson goes to Silva here. That's your only quarterback. Is Deshaun Watson. Wow.
He waited.
He did. Y'all ready? We're going to go quick with these again. Y'all ready for this?
Biggie don't have a defense.
Yeah, he's losing points for that for sure. So we're going to go with our new subscriber, Don Padre. Appreciate you again, my guy. So he has Christian McCaffrey, Sam Laporta as his 2nd round pick, Josh Allen as his 3rd, Keenan Allen. I still don't know how you got that. Tank Dell, Zamir White, Terry McLaurin, Jalen Warren, Smith and Jigba, Brown, Freemuth, Wright, Rogers, Sanders, and the Eagles defense. Tell me why I want to hate this team, but I'm not. Because I don't like what he did with running back, tight end, quarterback, and then wide receiver. But I'm not hating on it.
I think it's because, like I said earlier, like he has Josh Allen, Christian McCaffrey, Sam Laporta, probably the number 1 guys at each position there. But then you just feel it in the rest of the roster.
You do. If those guys could do enough, and you have an opportunity with Keenan Allen and Tank Dell to possibly be the wide receiver 1s on those teams, if they are the wide receiver 1s on those teams, you have a legitimate squad.
Both of those teams, Keenan Allen and Tank Dell, have a 3 wide receiver matchup. Tank Dell, Diggs, Nico Collins, Keenan Allen, Ramon Dunze, DJ Moore. They're spreading the ball around. Those are all high-profile names, but it's the same problem with the Packers. You're spreading the ball around.
Yeah.
It just has higher-profile names.
It'd be hard sometimes.
So, I'm actually going to go pretty high on my grading here. I'm going to go B-.
I'm giving it a B just because you have CMC.
Yeah, I think that's what saves it. It's just like each of those guys could go for like 30 points. So he's just stacked at those positions. So I think I'm going to go B- as well. I wanted to give it a C+ just for overall purposes, but with those freaks of nature that he has, as long as they stay healthy, he has a good team.
I won't say it's a D minus because here on this channel, I know you're new here, but we are legit 100% of the time. We're not going to sugarcoat anything. But Reed's trying to focus there. But look at the team. There's a hair in my mouth. Look at this team. Your backup rosters, a lot of them have the opportunity to be the number one guy. You look at Jalen Warren, you look at Zamir White. Zamir White's the number one guy. Terry McLaurin, he's a big name, but I think he's falling off. JSN, he's supposed to have a big year this year. Brown could take over for the Cincinnati Bengals as the running back. Like, there's a lot of good opportunity here. That's why I'm not ranking it a D minus. That's why I gave you a B minus because there's a lot of opportunity. So moving on, we got Vince the Prince here, our very own. He starts off strong with Tyreek Hill, Josh Jacobs, Rashad White, Alvin Kamara, Cooper, Pollard, Godwin, Coleman, I like that. Hawkinson, Goff, don't like that. Leggett, Okonkwo, Algier, Seahawks, and Myers. This is the type of team that I like. This is a well-rounded team, a consistent team that you can work with, right? There's no like highs and lows. There's a steady flow, right? There's no crashing waves. There's just a little flow. I like that there. So a lot of consistency, could easily find himself in the playoffs if he stays very proactive in the waiver wire.
I would give it like a B plus, Vince. I think it's really nice. You have 4 running backs that are you don't need all 4. You can sit on one if you get an injury, but somebody else gets an injury. You can bait somebody into giving them a bad trade or them a bad trade and trade away one of those running backs if needed. I think it's a great team.
That's exactly why I go running back heavy in the beginning, because wide receivers are a dime a dozen. There's so many in the league compared to running backs. I just feel like that's my new strat for the next few years. So, but yeah.
I like it.
Nice. Noah's asking, how do you all think the Seahawks defense is going to be this year? I think a lot of it depends on Byron Murphy and how he performs. As far as defensive front, defensive backs, as far as in the air, I think they're going to look pretty solid. You got another year under their belt, and I mean, those guys are animals back. They're absolute dogs.
Should be a good year. Definitely not 5-12, right, guys?
No, I don't think they're going to go 5-12. I'll be happy, but no, let's be realistic here. Up next, it's myself. I picked Amon Ron, Travis Etienne, Isaiah Pacheco, DK Metcalf, Swift, Ingram, Prescott, Matt McConkey, Zach Moss, Mitchell, Herbert, Corley, Tucker, 49ers, and Marvin Mims.
Not bad. I like Dak. I think again he's a very consistent quarterback as of like stats wise. Their team is just very inconsistent. But Travis Etienne, good. Isaiah Pacheco, good. Amon Ra, great. DK Metcalf, I would say that's a good one. I do think you'll have troubles with him from week to week just because sometimes he disappears. But DeAndre Swift and Evan Ingram make up for that because they are point machines, in my opinion, at their positions. DeAndre Swift is going to be a sleeper this year. Lad McConkey and Adonai Mitchell, I think, could possibly be good this year. So those are good guys to have for your flex. And then, of course, you snuck in Zach Moss, and you have some good depth there. So I do like Justin Herbert that you picked him. I was going to pick him that round too.
I saw him and I was like, wow. Okay.
It's a good draft. I think it's a very strange draft by you because you usually go so wide receiver heavy. So I don't know if you're branching out or you just really haven't found yourself yet. But I think it's solid. I don't think anything is great about it. I'll give it a probably B, maybe a B plus if I'm being generous, but probably a B.
The reason why it looks so weird is because I'm very uncomfortable in this area. Pick number 5 in a 12-man league. Yeah. I don't like this pick at all, right? I feel like I'm in the middle of the ocean and I'm just trying to grasp for straws. That's why when you saw my wide receivers, if you guys look at it, I took 3 rookies that have the possibility of being wide receiver 1 in hopes that one of them hits off. That was my thought process there. So, yeah, looks kind of weird, but hoping it works out.
Right.
Uncomfortable draft. Oh, Dizzle, you have the easiest position. You took number 11. That's the easiest position, right? That's in my opinion. That's like the spot where I want to be. Dizzle.
Let's see.
Let's keep on moving. Reed the Speed is next. He took Brees Hall, Brandon Ayuk, Stephon Diggs, McBride, Connor, Reed took Reed, loves Reed, Hopkins, Singletary, Corum, Mike Williams, Trevor Lawrence, Butker, Jets, and Wicks. Kind of surprised that Trevor Lawrence fell that low. I like Brees Hall. I'm not in love with your wide receivers.
Really? Okay.
You did the Packer thing again, Reed.
Yeah.
What? No.
You got
no.
Wicks and
This is like I'm pulling up from half court. You know, I always do that with my last pick.
but Jaden Reed also.
At the time, that spot, I thought he was the best available.
Okay. Yeah, I think for me, it's just receivers. I love your running backs. Brees Hall, James Conner can definitely be workhorses. DeAndre Hopkins, hopefully he's good. But Brandon Ayuk, I just don't know. He's a great receiver, but could this year be like one of his bad years since he is going through the drama aspect right now? Not so much drama, but like how much he's going to get paid. Is he going to hold out? I don't know. Yeah, but then Stephon Diggs, that's where it gets fishy with me. Again, you've talked about this with the Houston Texans. They have a bunch of wide receivers, a bunch of new guys there. CJ Stroud is just going to toss it up. Whoever is going to be there is going to be there. So I don't know if Stephon Diggs will be that consistent guy like he was in Buffalo when he had some bums around him. But yeah, other than that, I like the Devin Singletary pick and Blake Corum. Running backs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Cool.
We did see Brandon Ayuk go off last year. We'll see if he does that this year. I mean, last year was a contract year for him. Now that he's going to be getting paid, is he going to perform the same? Right?
Exactly.
That's always a scare. And next, we got the Z-Man. We got Rave here. He starts off with A.J. Brown, Kyron Williams, Derrick Henry, Lamar Jackson, Kyle Pitts, Christian Kirk, Calvin Ridley, Eckler. He took Eckler again. Njoku, Myers, Tagovailoa, Dobbins, Franklin, Aubrey, and the Titans defense. Obviously, he's still, drafting from his heart.
Yep.
A.J. Brown, Derrick Henry,
Calvin Ridley.
I would never do that.
Right, we would never do that. But even though he did do that, this is a solid team, right? Because you got A.J. Brown, it's your wide receiver one, obviously. Kyron Williams stays healthy. This guy's a freaking machine. And then you have, sorry, I lost my spot here. Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry, same team. You're double dipping. Don't mind it too much, but one of those guys is going to be scoring 2 touchdowns a game. Kyle Pitts, I like very much. I think this is a solid team. You stay on top of the waiver wire, you get some trades in, and this is it.
Yeah, man, I like his. Pretty good.
It's a good one. I would have to agree.
I freaking love Rave. Yeah. Freaking mofo. Dude,
I do agree. I do agree with the running back quarterback situation. And I'm staying away from Derrick Henry. I'm steering clear. I just have that feeling about him. I just think it's aging running back. How old is he right now?
I think he's
30 now.
33, 32.
30. He's 30.
He's 30?
Yeah, he's 30.
Like, he's been in the league so long. It's been crazy.
Not that odd, this one.
But and also Lamar Jackson. I wouldn't do it, but hey, I might be wrong. Been wrong before.
True.
You're going to get points for sure from one of these players. For sure. Right.
Yeah.
And they could also get points without scoring a touchdown. Derrick Henry did show that last year. He was touchdown relevant last year. I need to sneeze. I don't know if y'all could. I'm trying to sneeze. I can't get it out. All right. Up next, good draft, Rave. We got Big E, the guy who likes to steal players from me. Garrett Wilson, Marvin Harrison, Joe Mixon, Cooper Kupp, Aaron Jones, Brock Bowers, Murray, Nick Chubb, Dobbs, Sutton, Downs, Hubbard, Mayfield, Palmer, Moody.
Remember, guys, no defense.
No defense. Can't forget about that. Look, right here, where my mouse is after Chubb. This is elite drafting right there. I like that. I like that a lot, right? I love Marvin Harrison. I love Garrett Wilson. Joe Mixon, I think that was a little bit of a reach there. Cooper Kupp, your wide receiver room is going to look great. Aaron Jones, I have high hopes for him. Brock Bowers, you're on the up and up about him, but you take Kyler Murray, Nick Chubb, and I like this. This is very good drafting.
It's good until the end. He'll have to drop Josh Palmer to get a pick up a defense, most likely.
Bunch of old head big names.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say, honestly. Cooper Kupp, hopefully he can play well. Aaron Jones, I don't know how he's going to translate with Minnesota. Are they going to use him like they did when Dalvin Cook was there? But it's respectable. I like it. I just don't know about the Brock Bowers pick because I don't know how Las Vegas is going to use him. That's what's bringing it down for me.
Las Vegas is a dumpster fire, dude.
It's crazy.
It's ugly right now. But hey, you got hopes because who the hell else are you going to throw to besides Devontae Adams, right?
Yep.
So don't mind that. I like it, Biggie. You just gotta stay. If I were you, I'll try to get some trades in, dude. I'm the type of guy that loves to trade. I love to trade, but no one likes to trade with me. That's okay.
You scam.
No, it's not. Up next, we got the Dizzle. He starts out with Puka Nacua, Jahmyr Gibbs, Michael Pittman, Jalen Hurts, George Pickens, Roma Dunze, Xavier Worthy, Christian Watson, Ty J. Spears, Dallas Go Eat Some Dirt, Zach Charbonnet, Jared Judy, Matt Stafford, Evan McPherson, Shooter McPherson, and the Jacksonville Jaguars defense. Honestly, this is another solid freaking draft. This is a good draft. I like it a lot. There's a couple of points out here that I don't really like. I like Christian Watson, but you have that question mark, right? As far as your running backs,
it's slim pickings right there, man.
It is.
Yeah.
That's what scares me. There's not a lot of, how do you call it, like synergy. It's just wide receivers and then running backs. Please get me at least 8 points.
Honestly, all his running backs are receivers too. They're the catching backs. So Jahmyr Gibbs can also be a good like 3-down running back, but Tyjae Spears, I don't know if he's gonna maintain that role. So he's just a catching back, and so is Zach Charbonnet. So just having 3 running backs there when only one of them is a 3-down back, that's where it gets fishy for me. But your receivers could make up for it.
Those are your only running backs, dude.
Yeah. I think he's some point in the season you're going to have to trade, make a trade for a big name running back. And my biggest thing also is Odunze, Worthy, and Watson. All 3 guys, those guys, in my opinion, I don't know who they're going to be. Odunze, one day or another year, he's going to be a good guy to have. Worthy, I don't know what he's going to be. Watson, I'm hoping he's going to be what I've always thought he's going to be. I don't know. Those 3 guys are just 3 big question marks that is going to make or break your team.
Yeah, if this was a dynasty, this would be a great draft. I'll say that.
That's fair.
I see that. Well, yeah. Running backs scare the living crap out of me.
Yeah.
Don't like that. Up next, we got B. Silva. He starts it off with Jonathan Taylor, Saquon Barkley. Like it. Mike Evans, okay. Wide receiver 1, scary. Jalen Waddle, wide receiver 2, kind of scary. James Cook, Ramondre Stevenson, Najee Harris, Thomas, Williams, Edwards, Ford, Shaheed, Lucas Musgrave, Jason Witten. What the hell are we doing here? And Deshaun Watson is your quarterback.
And no kicker, no defense.
Yeah, no defense, no kicker.
So he's gonna drop Witten and pick up a defense, and probably drop Shaheed and pick up a kicker. So
I feel like this is a great running back type of draft.
He's got 7. What do you mean?
Yeah, great running back type of draft. And decent receivers. But receivers are the ones that are going to make or break your team. So you got to make sure you get good receivers along with your running backs. That's my only advice here.
It's like you and Dizzle just swapped what y'all did. Dizzle is all about wide receivers here, and then you're like all about running backs here. I think y'all just need to meet up for real, kiss, and get it over with. Great running back draft, brother. That's all he has. Hey, dude, you
guys are gonna be trading. Trades right there.
You better be nice to him because you guys are gonna be in the talks right now. Hey, give me a running back. I'll give you this wide receiver.
Exactly.
But it is what it is. Picking up Rams defense and Dicker the kicker and dropping Witten and trading a 2-for-1 player. You got to find a trade partner. I could probably trade with you if you like. I'll take Jonathan Taylor off your hands. There's no big deal.
I'll take Jalen Waddle off your hands.
No, this guy's a Jalen Waddle guy.
I like him. He's good.
But he needs wide receivers.
Hey, dog.
Couldn't draft one. He kept taking them. Hey, dude, this is a snake draft. This is a snake draft. There's no excuse, Dizzle. You have an opportunity.
I mean, one was always taken before he picked.
It is true.
One was, but I mean, it still comes back around.
Yeah, but when it came back around, another one was taken right before he picked. He got screwed every single time. I understand, but
we got a trade offer here.
Reed, Breece Hall for Puka. This is a mock. We're not
trade offer, Reed. What are you doing?
Breece Hall for Puka, Stafford, and Jags D. Puka is interesting. I don't want Stafford. Jags D, no. So it's basically just Breece Hall for Puka, and I'm going to say no to that.
This guy thinks it's going to be an easy league. This guy thinks we are bums. Oh, my gosh. McGregor's out for the UFC 3. What?
Jeez.
Oh, that sucks. That sucks. You mentioned spots are open in your leagues. You will be posting these spots as we get closer to the season, or how does that work? If you are interested, B Silva, forgive me, are you in our Discord? If not, we have the link down in the description below. If you don't have a Discord, don't care to have a Discord, go ahead and give me your. I need some information here. I need like your social security, your home address. I'm just kidding. I just need an email and your name and what type of league you wanted to join. I got 2 free leagues, a paid league, which is a $30 entry fee, and a dynasty league, which is a 2-year minimum, but is a $40 entry fee, but that's good for 2 years. I'm trolling. Marvin Harrison for the 49ers defense or what? You know what?
Biggie doesn't even have a defense.
Let me think about it.
Oh, okay. I get it now.
Give me a second, Biggie. I got some other trade offers on the table.
So funny.
You know what, Biggie? Since you're a loyal subscriber, I'll do it for you. We'll do it right now. Just send it because I got other offers on the table. And boom, just like that, baby. Just like that.
That's how you get them.
Damn, bro, look at that. Oh, I'm feeling myself today. Again? He scratched you again?
No, he jumped on my balls.
Oh, now you're with Dizzle. Yeah, he's injured. My favorite athlete. Missed 2013, 27 McGregor run. Man, that blows, honestly. Dizzle says, good night. We appreciate you. B Silva, if you did put the link right in the description for Discord.
Yeah, everything's in there.
Okay, so B Silva, hopefully we answered your question here. If you are interested, just join that link and send me the information. Or if you just want to send it in the comment section, we'll still get comments even though we
do
are
it through
finished with the
Facebook
video.
also.
Do it through Facebook, Twitter. All of our stuff is right. No, that's not it. All of our stuff is right here. So those are our personal Twitters. We have the NSP Football Talk Twitter on there, or X, whatever you want to call it. Whatever you follow us on, dude.
DM us on TikTok.
Yeah, we're also on TikTok, which we haven't posted in a while. My bad, guys. My bad.
Oh my god.
Head still using Facebook. F this guy, dude.
Take that off. This guy's horrible. We're gonna censor him because he's underage.
He says the types of leagues you mean. Okay, so the types of leagues we have, they're all 3 out of 4 are redraft leagues. 2 of them are free to enter as long as you're a subscriber here on NSP. The other one is $30. 100% of your funds goes to prizes. And that is the Gold League. They are at least 12. They are 12-man leagues. They're not super flex. And they are 6-man playoff leagues. I think that answers all your questions.
Other than that, it's just a dynasty.
You could trade draft positions. You could trade players. There's really no restriction. Then we have our dynasty league, which that is a $40 entry fee, and that enters you in for 2 years. So you have to be committed for 2 years. There's no refund if you don't join the second year. We're just trying to get people who are committed so we can have a healthy league. You can trash talk all you want. We just ask, don't be super disrespectful. No, don't be racist. Don't bring politics into it. Stuff like that. But it's a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun last year. So
Yeah,
if you're interested, shoot us a DM, post it here, and I'll save you on my my sheet that I have. And then I'm opening up leagues. Hopefully, don't know if I can do it this weekend because it's Father's Day weekend. I got a lot of family coming up. But yeah,
we'll get you in. We'll get you in
for sure. But let us know, B Silva. Let us know. Spots are filling up pretty fast. We have more than 60% of each league, or about 60% of each league is filled up already. So get in while you can. But I think that's about it, huh, guys?
Yep, that's about it.
Not bad for our first mock draft, huh?
Hey, man.
June.
In June.
They're going to start filling up pretty soon. I know it.
Shout outs of the stream is Doomsday. Thank you so much for joining the NSP family. Thank you for your subscription. Looking forward to doing more mock drafts with you. So thank you so much. And other than that, I think we're good here, right?
Yeah.
Cool. So until next time, see you guys on Monday. Keep on grinding.